I'm Scott Waller, and I support poetry. This is Wing by Shauna Osborn for the Public Poetry Series. Someone left an intact wing on the sidewalk. There are no signs of foul play, no feathers floating in the blades of grass nearby, or remnants of a mangled body in the bike lane. There is only this wing, intact, perfect, as if the bird dropped it. Like a prosthetic, the bird forgot to knot in place. Brown and dusty, spread as if for one last dive into uncharted airspace over the sweltering lot of gleaming metal and fiberglass automobiles, the feathers seeking one last taste of airborne escape. I want to pick up the wing, claim it for my own, grow it longer overnight in a petri dish the size of an inflatable kiddie pool, and then strap it onto my arm and run around like a modern-day Icarus. I want to shrink the thing, place it inside a clear plastic case, and carry this wing with me inside my black faded messenger bag. I want to take it with me for show and tell for each of my classes, to prove to my students that it is possible to reach the stars with a little help from Gaia, that we can all grow expandable brown feathered wings out of our shoulder sockets and reach beyond the fruit on the tallest branches, that with enough wind and sky you can make the impossible the obtainable and leave this infamous land of entrapment to the enormous sand-bound cockroaches. I stand there long enough to see this backfire. My hardened, talented students who have had their arms and legs broken in their youth by older, stronger animals shaking their heads as I cup the delicate feathers of the wing in my palms and begin my speech. My beautiful war-scarred students limping to and from classes with metal shrapnel still embedded in their knees, staring directly into my optimistic heart with the blank darkness of their eyes. As I offer up the shreds of my hope for them, for their futures away from this dank cave of a classroom, I see them snicker one to another, meeting their friends' and partners' faces with similar snark and mirth, making jokes in Espanol or Diné under their breath when they are convinced I cannot hear or understand them. I stand above the wing, looking down at it, afraid to move, to touch it, afraid that if I do, the bird will come back angry, that I try to steal something so blatantly not mine, afraid the bird spirits will haunt me for trying too hard to become something I am not meant to be, afraid that the moment I touch it, the perfection, the intactness, the glory of this dusty wing will dissipate into the desert sand, and I will be alone, late for class with nothing but a broken feather in my hand. I wish that I could delicately pick the wing up and run without any traffic mishaps or light delays and take it straight home, spend the day studying it, aerodynamics and wingspan, measuring the primary and secondary feathers, tracing the curve of the wing with my fingers, gauging weight, lift, drag, and thrust. I want to do nothing else but be with this wing. But I do not. I sigh heavily and move out of the walking path of the groups of students hurrying past. I speak silently to the bird spirits above in care of their people. I wish the wing well onto its next home and hurry forth into the dust-bringing spring winds onward to the incredibly important work of instructors.